Well, good morning everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, I did say good morning. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, the 4th of November 2020. And this is the last day before the second lockdown begins. So I thought I'd do a little nighttime, quiet time tour of London for you, inspired by a video from Mr. Saddlebag 73. And by the way, I want to thank Mr. Saddlebag 73 because I sent him a sticker on my channel, and not only did he put it on his top box, but he also mentioned my channel to his viewers, and almost immediately I got about 8 to 10 new subscribers, which is quite a significant amount for such a channel as small as my one. So thanks Mr. Saddlebag 73, not only for the inspiration for this video, but also for your kind words and your mention and the new subscribers. That's very nice. Ooh, it's cold. It's about 5 degrees Celsius. The last time I did this, I don't think I had a microphone set up. It was just the external camera. The sound wasn't very good, so I just put some music on top of it and some titles. There might be some music in this one, depending on the section and depending on what we're looking at. But I'll try to give some of my thoughts on this as well. By the way, beginning with the lockdown theme, I know it's been frustrating for everybody this year. It's been more than frustrating for some other people. Some other people are really struggling for their livelihoods, and if you've been following my channel and been following my vlogs, you will know that I was myself struggling for a little bit with the job situation and the income situation. But I do find myself being very fortunate. I had good savings and I've been able to find a source of income through doing consultancy work, being able to work from home. And I am earning now, which has eased worries somewhat. But I know, like I was saying, I consider myself very fortunate. Obviously I had my worries, but I've been able to find support through friends, and I've been able to ease my income situation, just as others are beginning to fall foul of lockdown. And furlough, and now a lot of businesses are starting to fail, and a lot of people are starting to be unemployed and struggle, or even if they are employed, and this has been the situation for some time, they may be employed but they're still not getting enough income to feed their families, which is a much worse situation to be in than what I ever was. I was always able to, feed my kids, thankfully. But I'm very aware that that was, to a large extent, through luck. Luck in my past. Luck through having the right parents. Luck through being in the right place at the right time and being able to find the right opportunities. And being lucky enough to take those opportunities. A few things have gone slightly different in my past, if I made slightly different decisions, things could be very different for me right now. I am not so arrogant as to think that everything I have achieved in my life and the position I'm in is all down to my talent or my hard work. I recognize that a lot of it is through good fortune, like I said, through being in the right place at the right time, through things happening which might otherwise not have. My career could have taken a completely different turn right from the beginning. You know, I was lucky to get the first job that I did, which then led through to other opportunities and all my career and all the jobs I've had. If I applied, not applied for a certain job or gotten a different job after I graduated, if I'd not been traveling and missed that interview opportunity, I would have been in a different job. I would have been in a completely different life. All those sliding doors have led me to where I am right now. And sometimes you may think I was unlucky with that decision, or I was unlucky at that time, but realize how fortunate I am to actually be in a comfortable, relatively safe position that I am in right now. My home is secure, I have no mortgage, I have wonderful kids, I have a wonderful wife, I have a little bit of savings, I'm able to earn a living through doing something I enjoy and through having a good work-life balance. All those things could have been so different. I could easily be unemployed and struggling to feed my family right now. I realize that. And I see a lot of people who are being successful right now and seem to be of the belief that is happening purely through their hard work and their work ethic and their intelligence. Well, I know that although I'm doing well, there are a lot of people who are more intelligent than me. There are a lot of people who are more hardworking than me, who are struggling. Who are unemployed, who are having to rely on food banks purely through bad luck. Not because they're feckless, not because they're lazy, not because they're dumb, just purely through not being in the right place at the right time, through, doing well at their jobs, but somebody else took decisions for their company and now their company is failing and they're unemployed at this time. And so I know that there, but for the grace of God, go I. And so I realized that the welfare part of our state that my taxes pay for and the support that's available is there for people who could be just like me and just a little bit unfortunate, and people who might right now be very desperate to feed their kids. I'm certainly of the belief that the majority of people who need benefits, sometimes need in-work benefits and need to go to a food bank, are not doing that through choice. I don't think. Of course there are going to be there's going to be a small minority, a few people who are lazy. That's just human nature. Okay, hang on. That's a city airport right there. Obviously no flights right now. be no flights for a while. So it really saddens me and angers me when I hear politicians discussing, providing support for people who are suffering during this pandemic. And the way they talk about them as if they are, the old adage of the undeserving poor. Why should I support these people? Well, because it could have been you there under a slightly different set of circumstances. If you were a little bit less fortunate than you were in your life. A lot of these people saying these things were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. They've never had to struggle, don't know what it's like, and yet dare to pass judgment on those that are struggling through no fault of their own. That is why we as a society put in place these support mechanisms, because it could have been you or I in that situation.